I have friends at school who switch houses like me. We don't all have the same schedule or switch on the same days. Some of my classmates switch houses more than I do. I spend half of my time with my mommy and half of my time with my daddy, which makes me a busy kid. The idea came from actually my stepdaughter, and when I entered her life, not finding books on the market that fit kind of her family dynamic. And then wanting to explain, step parenting and introducing that role and whatnot into her life, we were able to find some books. And luckily she was young enough, not being able to read yet, so we could kind of change the words and make it fit her. However, once she learned to read and understand, her family dynamic and that she didn't come from, parents who were married, she kind of didn't like those books anymore. So it kind of sparked an interest to potentially write something on my own to allow her to have a book that was more relatable to her life story. The two I have out are When Kids Switch Houses and When Kids Have Grandparents as Parents, obviously two very different dynamics. One about a little girl who switches between mom and dad's house and what it's like to have a life like that, and then having grandparents who raise you and having that life story. Both are still very normal lives, and the idea is to teach kids that that's still normal and that's okay, and to have a family like that, there's nothing wrong with. And then I have the third book currently with the illustrator now for when kids have a sibling who switches houses, told through the eyes of the child in a new relationship who's born and watches a sibling who comes and goes. Where do they go and why? Why are they always gone? And then once that one's completed, which should be in October, hopefully, then we will be presenting, a book about first responders, when kids have first responder parents and sharing, those parents with the world. It's their mom or dad, but it's everyone else's hero and what that's like to have as a parent.